Yes, please, you introduce, then they are going to ask you some of the questions. They will also tell about yourself.
Hello, my name is Sarah. I'm 18 years old. Also, I come from France and also Lion like Salary. My hobbies is I love dance and read and
That's great, good, wonderful. Yes, please.
Hello, my name is Lucy. I'm 20 years old and I study in Lyon, but I live near Switzerland in Geneva, but in France. It's cheaper. And I study politics and geopolitics and international affairs. And I love dancing, I love music, and I love geopolitics and history.
hello, my name is Pauline. I am 18 years old and I also live in Lyon. I am in the same school that the other girl and I study the political science. Hello, my name is Sarah. I'm 19 years old. I'm from France and I love volleyball and
That's great, good. Can you pass mic to everyone one by one? Yes, beta, can you introduce yourself? You keep one mic and give it to them. And Shivu, please better you introduce yourself to them and they are going to ask you some of the questions and you try to interact with the little group.
Okay, we ask for some questions.
First she is going to introduce, then you can ask her some questions. You just have to treat like she's my friend, she's my sister. I'm going to ask her so many questions. Okay? Yes, madam, go ahead.
My name is Shagun. I read in 6th class. My school name is St. John School, Sector 7.
how old are you?
11 years old.
And what do you like? What is your hobbies?
My hobbies is dance.
Do you have sister or brother?
Yes. My 2 sisters and 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
What is your favorite color?
My favorite color is white. You like a cricket? You like a cricket?
Cricket. I tried to learn how to play cricket, but I think that it's too complicated for me. I try to understand. I know that we send something and then we send in the other, and there are 6 people, I think, but I'm not really good. But I know the rules.
I love cricket very much.
What is your dream later? What do you want to become?
What do you want to become later in your life? She's asking what do you want to become in future. Do you have any idea about it? Do you want to be a doctor, engineer?
What is your dream place?
Okay, my dream is it's difficult to explain. I want to work in international affairs and in the sectors of the climate change and to save the planet, to save the people and to allow people to live good in the planet for the future.
Okay.
And what is the country that you want to discover?
Which country do you want to visit, beta? Is there any country you want to overseas? Do you not want to visit any country? USA, Australia, England? No? You want to live in India? You can say I love my India only. Okay, Veda, can you please ask name to another girl?
I have one question.
Okay, please ask. Most welcome.
Just
Okay, it's okay. She wants to ask a question. She is very fascinated by you. She say I want to talk to her.
what is your favorite game?
What is your favorite game?
Volleyball.
Bollywood.
Okay, repeat again.
Volleyball.
Volleyball, beta. Volleyball, do you know?
Thank you.
Beta, and try to ask different questions, okay? And she has asked. Try something different, please.
Hello, I'm Pinky and I'm in 11th class and I'm 16 years old and I want to ask a question. What kind of music do you like?
Okay, I will say everything. Okay, my parents are big fan of rock and roll and music.
Do you listen Indian music?
I know some Indian music and Coca-Cola. I know this one.
Can you tell two, three songs of India?
Of India, okay, Coca-Cola.
Yes. Coca-Cola.
Gypsies.
Gypsy. Haryani song.
It's a Haryanvi song.
Yeah.
Haryanvi song.
Right now we are in Haryana. Right now you are in Haryana. State. This is Haryana state you are present here. Faridabad is located in Haryana. And Gypsy song has been created by Haryanvi people.
Okay. And I know some music, I already heard it, but I don't know the title. I know that we learned something, some Bollywood dance, so there is a song, but I don't remember the title.
Have you ever seen a movie of Bollywood movie?
Bollywood movie, I think
South
so.
Indian.
I watched once in my life with my college, so it was 5 years ago, and it was cool. I don't remember the title, but it was interesting.
Okay.
And what is your favorite Indian movie? If I have to watch one Indian movie, which one could it be?
I don't see Bollywood movies, but my favorite movie is RRR. It's very famous.
Okay.
But it is of South Indian, South Indian movies. And you can ask me anything.
Okay, so you talk about music. I'm going to return the question. What is your favorite group? What is the kind of music that you like?
I also listen every kind of music. I listen Lofi version.
Okay.
She's asking you, is there any favorite group that you love? Like you can, your favorite one, BTS, that you can talk about. She's asking.
I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of BTS. You know BTS?
Yeah, I know.
And I also want to go South Korea. And are you army?
No. No, I listen a little bit of Blackpink, some of the famous songs, and BTS I know something like Butter and
Dynamite.
the most famous song, but I know that some girls who is really good fan, but not so much.
What do you do in your free time?
A lot of things. I think I listen to music a lot of time. I'm hang out with my friends always. I dance. I work too, and I think it's all. I try to spend time with my family, and when I can travel and things like that.
Then can you pass my
And-
to somebody? Okay. Please, my guest please also try to ask some of the questions. Okay, so we all can enjoy the session. Huh? Please be the part of the session. You will enjoy a lot. है ना? You also try to ask question. ठीक है? Please ask.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm Jicha here, and I want to ask with you. Actually, you are meet with in college, yeah. So, what is the best moment you all enjoy in your college, which you are not going to forget?
One thing I will always remember is next year, this year I had to disguise myself in Queen Elizabeth II to shot a film to present it to the theaters of the university, and everyone saw me as a old lady, and I was running because we had to honor her death, and so we had to present aspects of her life, and I was doing Queen Elizabeth and the animals. It was so bad, but so we decided to do something funny, and so I disguised myself in the Queen, and I was with white hair, and I was running in the park, and everyone was looking at me and said, "She's crazy, she's crazy," and I think everyone saw me and laughed at me, and it was sad, but funny.
So, why are you coming in India, as a tourist for job or study?
We are in India because we are in an association of our college, and we choose to do humanitarian work, and so we came to India with an association here, and we help people in slum, and to teach them English and French, and some other work too.
Okay, as a social work. And why did you choose India?
Why do we choose India?
Yeah.
Because it is a country that we are really curious about, and we heard a lot of talking about India, and as we are in political science, I'm really interested in India because we don't talk a lot in the Occidental world about it, but I think it is a rising power, and you are very, very a big country, like you are 1 billion. You are 1 billion, and
140.
you have a lot of culture, and this is really interesting.
I think you think that India is cheap country. Then your country.
No, it's a powerful country in rising, I think.
No, she's saying we are the biggest rising country in the world.
Okay, you think that India is stronger than your country. Which kind?
Stronger than France?
No, than your country. Which country do you belong?
France.
Which country do you belong?
Yes, French.
Yes, French.
Acha, French.
I'm French.
Oh, okay, you are French. You are from French.
Yes.
Okay, what is the purpose to come in India?
I said it already.
Okay, or what do you want to live in India? What is the place do you like most in India?
Oh, we've been doing some work, but we've been also doing some visits. And I've been to Jaipur this weekend, and I've been to Agra late weekend. And I think it was really beautiful, and the Taj Mahal is wonderful.
Okay, what kind of food do you like most in India?
What kind of what?
Food.
Food? I have to admit I don't like spicy food. And so it's
You like always Chinese.
But I like tandoori mug. Okay.
I got it.
Tandoori mug. I don't know. The
Tandoori.
name.
Naan
Yes,
tandoori.
tandoori chicken.
Tandoori chicken.
Yes.
Should we offer you? Shall we order for you?
I think in this class we all are vegetarian.
No, we also some people they are non-vegetarian. I think it's like that. Some are vegetarian, some are non-vegetarian. We have no issue with any kind of food with anyone. Yes, beta. You can pass someone. Yes, beta. Then me ask. Then you will go, beta. Give him. Beta. Can we give him chance? Then he will leave. Ask.
Hello, my name is Tanmay. I am 9 years old. I study in class 4th. What is the best place you like in India?
This week we go to the north India, and it's very beautiful. And that is the name of the
Kashmir, I South India, Himachal, Uttarakhand.
in that in the north
North we have like Jammu Kashmir,
Punjab.
Next to the Nepal.
next to Nepal.
Yes.
Okay, east.
Yes.
That is east. Seven sisters. Himalaya, Meghalaya, Nagaland. East country. We call it seven sisters. We have 7 states over there. Okay. Are you going out of India, or you are talking about India?
No, it's in
You are like, we have east states. We have 7 sisters. We call them sisters. There are 7 states in the east of India. We call them 7 sisters. These are the sisters of India. Okay. And what comes in that? Nagaland.
असम मिजोरम
ठीक है. Nagaland,
असम मिजोरम
Assam, Mizoram,
मणिपुर
Manipur. These are the states over there. Tripura, Karachi, no. Arunachal Pradesh comes over there. These are the 7 sisters over here. Yes, beta. Do you have any other question do you want to ask?
What are your hobbies?
I like dancing with and take photo with my camera.
You can ask about
And you, what is your hobby?
photography.
My hobbies are drawing and only drawing.
It's good. I don't know drawing very well, so
You can say I will teach you. It's okay. You can say I will help you draw.
I will help you to draw.
I did it.
What is the food you like most in India?
Chicken masala.
You can ask him to offer. He is going to cook for you. Are you going to cook for her?
Sir, I don't know how to cook.
You don't know how to cook?
And
He will cook for you.
I have a question for all of you. Why are you decided to be vegetarian? Vegetarian?
Why? All have different ideologies. Some of them don't like, some of them belong to the spiritual. Okay? They are Hindus, that's why they don't eat, because they think it's kind of a killing someone. We can't kill someone. Okay? All have different perception and views. Okay? Even if I talk about myself, I'm also vegetarian. I think that I don't need to take it. I don't like have a will to eat it. Some of them have wish. In India, people eat a lot. That's quite common. Okay? Yes, you can share your opinions. Why are you vegetarian? She is asking why are you vegetarian.
I am vegetarian because I
Because
don't like meat.
don't like that.
okay, he does not like the taste of that, or he feels
No.
quite awkward
Yeah.
watching blood and lick all the things. People have different perceptions. Yeah, anyone wants to speak? You can give him a chance.
Thank you.
I want to ask with you, what is your aim? Like what you want to be?
What you want to be later?
Yeah, in future.
I don't know really what I want to be, but I want to be in a specific sector, and maybe in diplomatics or in NGO, but I don't know. I just want to help people and make a better future.
Okay, I have a simple question. Do you want to live your whole life as a being humanitarian? You just want to serve your life for the people. Like, who is the inspiration that you have been inspired by someone that I just want to do social work for the people? Somewhere we are inspired, or we have gone through a situation in our life that we have gone through that situation. We found it like it was very difficult for me to rise up. Okay, or I have seen the condition of my family. Okay, so who is the inspiration?
My grandfather.
Okay, your grandfather, what does he do? Can you tell something about him, about his background? Has he been a humanitarian from the beginning? It's okay. I will try to speak slow. Okay. I'm saying, can you tell something about the grandfather?
Yes.
That is he a humanitarian in any organization? What does he do for the people those are living over there around him?
My
Yes.
grandfather has educated me
Yes.
all my life,
Well done.
and so he has helped many homeless people in France, and he teach me all of my life to help people that all of the people I can help people, I do help people in life, and
Okay. Now we are moving forward little bit over these common questions. Can we go little bit up? Okay. You have to share your opinions. I'm just going to ask a question. What do you think about giving and taking help? Do you think is it really important? How can giving and taking help people to grow? Please.
I think it's giving and taking in. Is that?
Yes.
Okay, I think we are all in this world for doing something, and it works like that. I mean, if you help someone, someone will help you when you need it. So I think it's not a duty. It's a right. It's logical to if you see someone who needs help, there is always a part of you who want to help him. So some of one don't do it, but I think for my conscience and for the future that I know that if I help these people one day, if I need help, maybe these people that I help saw me and will help me. It's kind of exchange, I think. I don't know what is your opinion about that.
Beta, can you pass the mic? Beta, this will take it. Have you heard the answer? What she's talking about? Did you listen to her? She's saying like giving and taking help is still important because it is quite logical. If you help someone, of course, definitely the person is going to help you back. It's all about karma. The more you give, the more you take. What's your opinion? We take it your opinion, Beta. What do you think about taking and giving help? Speak it up.
I think taking and giving help is right because when I was in 10th class, I asked many questions with my friends and we solved them. But one day sir asked a question, but I did not give the answer. But my friends tell me and I give the answer with my friends of sir. So
Okay, well done. She has given an example about the school life. There was a friend she has helped. Can you give a mic? Can you pass the mic to someone? Yes, beta, Himani, take it. Okay, Himani, do you agree with her? Do you agree with Rajeshwari what she is talking about? But sometimes you will find there are so many people, if they do not help you back, do you consider the same guy or will you change your behavior towards the person?
Yes, we have to change behavior because taking and giving help is very important. If we help someone in today's life, so that people
help us in gain to us.
Okay, Nibeta, I have a question. Suppose you helped me, you gave me 10 rupees, I needed to drink water. But now you call me or you ask me for 10 rupees again, or I do not have. Okay. So, what is your reaction right now if I can't help you?
Nothing is not angry like this.
Hi, yes, speak. You good? Okay, yes, but Tannu, what will be your reaction? You help someone, but the person can't help you back. What will be your reaction?
My reaction is firstly, this is their person choice. I don't do this thing, but I learn. But I learn these things because they don't help me. I don't know, but this is that person's choice. He gave help me help or not.
We are taking your opinions. We know it differs person to person. Everyone has different opinions and views about. We are taking your opinions. What do you think of? What will be your reaction? I said your reaction.
My reaction is not I'm only keep silent. I'm not say anything this person.
Okay, you are saying you are not going to react at that moment. Will you think later?
No, that's can you...
Okay, please can you pass? Beta, Sunil, take the mic. Yes, Beta.
First of all, good morning to all. So yeah, I'm not aware which country are you from. Expect from. No, expect from. See, I'm not aware which country are you from.
Where we are from?
Yeah, all of.
All of us come from France.
No, which country are you from?
अरे भैया फ्रेंच है
French. Means your native language is French, right?
नेटिव लैंग्वेज
Which language do you speak? Over
Do you
there?
speak?
Native language.
The language, okay, we all speak French, of course, English, because we learn it since little.
And what is the second language do you speak there? Spanish or English?
English.
English is the second language.
English is the second language, and
And what is the official language over there?
the official language is French,
Official language?
only French.
Only French.
But we study English. All of the students study English, and then we can choose another language. So I know that we learn German.
German.
They learn Spanish, and in college we can choose to learn another language. So I know that I try to learn Russian. I don't know why. Okay, go to Russia, and I don't know what.
Okay. Yes, please. You can ask any other questions. We are going to talk about like helping and taking. Okay. Because you are doing humanitarian work, so we have so many questions.
Yeah. First of all, if we can help anyone, we have to help without expectation. You know, if we help anyone to any personal sake, in future will get hurt, because in the personal sake, yeah, it will hurt us. If we help anyone without any expectation, it's a good thing. It's my personal perspective.
Yes, please. Would you like to add your point? Have you got it? What he's saying?
I really agree with you, because when you help people, you don't have expectation to have help in return, and I think it's how it works, because for example, we would not be here if we had something in return,
Yes.
in expectation. And I think if you help people, maybe not the people who help you will help you back, but I think maybe if one day you will be in a situation of help, there is good people who share the values of helping, etc., that will help you back, even if it's not the people in particular you helped.
Okay, but I have another question. We have found so many people, they don't need help, but they are taking help on the name of poverty, and they are using the sympathy of the people. We have seen these things during lockdown. I think you must have seen lockdown in your country. Lockdown.
COVID.
Lockdown.
Yes.
Have you got lockdown in your country?
Yes, yes, we had lockdown.
Mhm.
We had 3 or 4 of them,
Mhm.
and we didn't really saw people in poverty because we were at home. But there was people in need.
I'm taking your opinions.
Yes.
You just go back in 21 or 22. Now let's talk about the situation. What was the situation that people were really needing help? They were really panic, or they were just acting like that? Because they were saying that government is not giving us this thing, that thing. What do you want to say about the situation in lockdown?
Lockdown was really crazy in France
Mhm.
because we never saw this before.
We haven't seen before. It was first time for us.
Yes, and it was like apocalypse, and we were like, oh, we need to buy some food, etc. And for example, it's really funny and ridiculous, but we didn't have any toilet paper in the shops because everyone wanted to do some stock, and of course it was ridiculous, and people were acting really weird. And
Did people help
Yes.
one another during lockdown or not?
yes, so during lockdown, there is some people who were really poor before, but with the lockdown it increased because of like the homeless or the students who were alone, and this is really the poorest French. And
And how did the government of France help the people in
the
lockdown?
government didn't really help. It gave some checks.
Okay.
But not really. It was the association in France who helped the people who didn't have enough money to buy food, and so there is a lot of line in the street to give food to students and homeless. But as we were locked down, they didn't really had enough help.
Okay. Let me tell you one of the few things about India. We are the largest making of vaccination all over the world. We are supplying to all over the world. Largest making vaccination country in the world. We have given more than 120 crore vaccination to everyone, and this is not single. We have given twice. We have to give 2 doses. Okay, and there is also one dose that is called booster. It is being in the process. It is being given to the people, but people are neglecting it, and we do not want to take again and again. Actually, we have to take 2 doses of vaccination. After that, we have to take the third one that is called booster. So, are you vaccinated?
Yes,
A simple question.
I'm vaccinated. I'm vaccinated 3 times, and
3 times,
I
that's
had COVID,
Mhm.
so it's like a 4th time
Mhm.
of vaccination. So
Okay, you have gone 4 times.
yes, I think I'm done. And are you vaccinated?
We all are vaccinated, but we have some people they are not vaccinated. Okay, beta, yes, Neha, would like to ask questions? Please go ahead.
Yeah. How many hours do you have to work in your country? In your job, right?
How many hours?
How
do you
many
work
hours do you have to work in your country?
in job? Like suppose if I talk on India, if somebody has a job, they have to work at least 8 to 9 hours.
Yeah.
In France, the work time is like 35 per week.
35 points.
Yes,
I
but
think same like.
some people do more work, like the manager, for example, do like 40, but they don't count because it's their job to manage, and they have to do tasks and not time. And there is also a lot of people in France who work partially, so they don't do the 35 hours of.
Means 7 hours in a day, right?
Yes,
Yes.
7 hours. Like
7
Monday to
hours a
Friday,
day.
Monday to Saturday.
And there Saturday and Sunday will be off.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And
Everywhere or only in few companies?
no, it's
Weekend
everyone in France. except the shops. for
Except the
example.
shops,
Yes.
like those are working company, they have off, weekend off.
Yes,
Saturday,
yes.
Sunday.
Yeah. What do you do in your weekend?
In my weekend, I study for the week. After I watch Netflix because I really love watch Netflix. I pass some time with my family, and also I love cooking, so I cook a lot of meal for myself for the week.
Okay. And do you know how to cook food? Yeah.
She is saying I cook myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Which food do you cook?
I go to HEAP. It's like a high studies on international and political affairs.
Can you share the recipe with us? Can you share the recipe
How to
with
make
us?
it?
How to make it?
How do you make like your favorite dish?
My favorite dish.
How we can make it? Means you are a teacher, you have to.
On the recipe of my favorite dish. Okay. My favorite dish is chicken teriyaki.
Okay.
It's Japanese. It's not really French, but I like it. You don't like chicken, but
Some of them like, some of them don't like. But we are comfortable with everything, nothing is like that.
okay. So you roll the chicken into flour, and then you add it in the hot how do you say?
Means first we have to take a chicken, right? We have to take a chicken.
Yes, we have to take a chicken, then we have to cut the leg of the chicken. we have to cut it down the throat of it. Then we get chance to show me. Yes, beta. You are not going to ask questions. Yes, beta. Neha. Take. Let's say pops all have conversation. So you all can enjoy. Yes, please.
Hello, good morning. So, what do you think about family? Family members like mother, father?
I have one hot sister, and she lives in Spain. And my family live 1 hour difference. And I love my family, and I'm very close to my sister and my
Let me repeat the question once again. She is asking what do you think about a family? What do you think of a family? What is the importance of family?
Yes.
What is the value of a family? You have to put your feelings about family.
in French, the family is really important, but it's too different for the different family. But in my family, I am very lucky because I have my mother and my father, and I'm very close to this one.
Just let us know your opinions. If someone has not family, what will you say about it? How it is important to have a family? How? For everyone. See, we all need family. Suppose if I do not have parents, of course I am going to struggle. You can
Value of
family. You have father, you have mother. You have to tell the importance of parents, brothers, sisters. How are they important in your life? How they contribute in your success, in your growth, in your development, physically, mentally, socially, financially.
My family is very important because it supports that all the projects in my life. And for example, for this mission, Ninja, my sister helped me to make this.
Okay, do you find this question difficult? Ask a simple question. Do you find this question difficult?
In India?
No, no.
No, no.
But Yes, a little, because it's complicated to explain this relation.
Okay. You explain the importance of family. You tell.
I will tell you because if we have a family like mother, father, sister, all members we can enjoy, we can share our feelings with them, and we can play with them. So if we have not a family, how we spend our time, how we share our feelings, it's very important for us. That's my opinion.
Yes, I agree.
Like, please, would like to share your opinions about the family.
Yes, I think it's not my opinion, but in France, family is not as important as India, and we are like more independent.
Independent.
And for example, we are students, so we don't live with our parents anymore for most of us, and so we live far away, and we don't see them often. I am close to my family because I choose it, but I know one of my friends don't call her parents, never, and they just go on Christmas to see them, but it's not as important because I think you live all together. My family live all across France, and I don't see them often. I just text them sometimes, but that's it.
What is your bad quality?
My what?
Bad quality.
Why are you asking the bad quality? Why didn't you ask about the good
Good.
quality?
Everybody has a good quality. Both are good.
Habits.
So you can
I
ask,
want
you
to
can
ask
ask
bad.
about one good, one bad quality.
So you can tell
You can
both.
say like drawbacks. Why are you saying bad quality? Say drawback. She's asking the drawback. Do you have any drawback, any negativity that you find in yourself that I'm lacking this because of this? I want to achieve so many things, but I have laziness somewhere. Drawback in your personality. Do you think that this is my drawback?
You want my negative points?
Huh? She wants to know your drawback in your personality.
I don't. We don't understand drawback.
Bad habits. Bad habits.
My bad.
See, everyone has a bad habit. Suppose if I talk about myself, I always love to work. I don't go on weekends. I don't go for fun. Okay? So I have a very complicated lifestyle. But I am frustrated with it. That I must leave it. I must go somewhere on the weekends. So this is my bad habit. And because of that I suffer.
So I think mine is to procrastinate.
Yes.
And I think it's a problem for a lot of people.
Everyone is going through the same problem.
Yes. And so I can do my weekends by staying in my bed and watching Netflix all weekend. So it's bad, but it's really hard to stop.
She loves to extend the work. Suppose she is sitting at home in the couch and she thinks, okay, we will do it later. Let's extend to the next day. Okay. Do you have any other question you want to ask? Ma'am, do you have any questions?
No, sir, I don't have any other questions.
Okay.
I have a question.
Do you have questions? Ask. Ask. आ जाएगा mic.
Can you tell me about your country?
Okay, talk about France. Okay, it's a huge history. That's why we all have a common point. So I think that French history is really complicated still now. I mean, French people are never happy of the situation. I mean, in the past, our history is based on revolution, war, revolution, war, and revolution. Actually, we can say that in the political context is a little bit complicated. You know, the democracy. We can say it's easy to say that a lot of French people thought that the French democracy is has a lot of difficulty, and that's why some of people say that the revolution actually, because French people go to the streets and say that they are not agreed with the government. This is the political part.
I have a question for you. Do you really feel democracy in your country?
Oh.
Or do you find dictatorship somewhere?
Okay.
Now let's move to little bit diplomatic questions, little bit hard questions.
Yes.
So be ready for it.
This is my
Now we are
opinion.
just taking your opinions, whatever you
Okay.
think of.
I think that there is a problem in France. It's sure. It's hard to explain, but actually there is some law who need to pass, and for pass they need a majority in the Assembly Parliament. And the actual president. Do you know the